All right, hi everybody. Welcome to my Simply Sweet Stamping Facebook Live on Thursdays. I am so glad that you're here with me. I'm just going to give people about a minute to hop on, get the notifications, and come join me to craft today. If you have not joined me before, I am Deborah Harrison with Simply Sweet and Ink Designs, and I'd love to come to you for just a really quick craft each Thursday. And today we are going to be working with the Sweet Ice Cream Bundle. Now I'm going to tell you, we're actually not going to do any stamping today. I know, surprise, right? But sometimes it's fun to stamp, but sometimes it's fun just to create something without stamping. So as you hop on, say hello, let me know who is on here with me, and I will try to check comments. All right, so if you did my Ice Cream Corner Retreat in a Box last month, you might recognize this project. Normally, I don't repeat a project on my Facebook Lives for my like retreat or stamp club events, but I am getting ready to do a vendor fair on the 17th. And so I am making some fun little projects. Some of them I'm creating from scratch, and some I'm actually using some really fun items from the dollar store. And in fact, I have to give you a little bit of history on this particular frame. One of my team members, Ginger, she actually found this frame at a local Dollar Tree. And I have to tell you, this girl is like amazing at finding the coolest stuff at Dollar Tree. She came to me, she showed it to me, and she said, I think this would make a really cute project with the ice cream corner. And I totally agreed with her, so that's kind of how that retreat came into being. So I thought I would just share with you real quickly how to make this little shadow box frame. Just really simple, really quick. And so let me get my supplies and let's get going. All right, so like I said, we don't need the stamp set this week. I do want to share with you some of the paper that I am using. I love this Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. Such fun ice cream, popsicle, different really colorful, bright colors, really fun patterns. So I just kind of wanted to show you just kind of what they look like and some of the colors that are in the paper. All right, so let me get my supplies over. So obviously the first thing I need to do is I need to start with my frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over and I am going to remove the back. And we're going to take out the backing that came with the frame because I don't need it. I want to make something much prettier. And so what I'm going to do is I took a piece of the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper, the one that kind of looks like the confetti print, and I cut it to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. And so I am going to start just kind of decorating my frame here. Now I do have a couple of circles. One of them is a scalloped circle with a Daffodil Delight. And then I also die cut out a basic white circle with the stitched shapes. And I'll tell you guys, the stitched shapes are actually retiring. So if you're still able to get them, I would encourage you, if you don't have them, to order them because they're wonderful. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere these two circles together. And then I'm going to adhere this circle onto the middle of my Designer Series paper here. Oops, no. Come on, let's get this. All right, I didn't quite master that, so let me see if I can try that again. I like using the glue, but sometimes if I don't do it quick enough, I don't get it into position. So let's give that another go. See if we can't line that up better. Oh yeah, I like that much, much better. All right, so now I'm just going to glue this to the center of my base here. Just going to kind of eyeball it. If you wanted, you could use a ruler to get that right in the center. Okay, so I'm going to take some scraps that I had left over from the Designer Series paper. Now, if you will notice on this one that I did, the sample, I actually stamped the little ice cream cones. This time, I'm just going to use the paper to make the ice cream cones for me. So I'm going to take my punch, going to open it up, and we're going to, I need a purple, a like peach, and a turquoise. So I'm going to take my punch here, and I'm just going to find out of this pattern, I'm going to choose the dark purple, and I'm going to punch. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pick up on that real pretty kind of pinkish coral. I'm going to punch another ice cream cone, or an ice cream scoop, I should say. And on this one, I'm going to pick up on the turquoise. Now this might have a little bit of green in it, but that's okay. It's going to make it really cool and unique looking. All right, so let me get all my trash out of the way. And we have the 3 scoops of ice cream. So what I need to do now is I want to punch out my ice cream cone. And so I'm taking this really kind of waffle looking print and I'm going to punch it out. All right. Now I will tell you something. What I notice sometimes that happens with some of these punches is that the edge kind of gets a little bit frayed when it's punched. So I'll take usually just like a marker and I'll go along the edges and I'll just kind of clean that up so that I have a nice clean edge. Now I have already prepped some of this in advance, so you don't have to see me put every piece of this together. So let me go ahead and get the rest of my supplies out. I have already punched 3 ice cream cones and I have already prepped 3 ice cream scoops. And what I did is I just took the really cute sprinkles, ice cream corner sprinkles, and I just glued them on randomly onto my scoops. So I've already prepped that for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue my scoops onto my cones. Okay. Here we go. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my dimensionals and I'm going to add these onto my base here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to make sure, because I do have this pattern that says treat yourself, I don't want to cover that up with a bunch of stuff going on in the background. So I'm just going to kind of put this off to the side to where it's kind of at an angle. And then I'm going to do the same thing for my pink one. And we're going to put that off at a different angle. And then that way, when I put it on, it doesn't take up and doesn't distract from that really cute little sentiment. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back inside the case, inside my frame, and I'm gonna put my backing on again. Just close that off. All right, isn't that cute? All right, let me clean my frame real quick. I got little fingerprints all over it. Okay, so now what I wanna do is I'm just gonna decorate up the top. Tell you, today's project, super easy. And what I'm gonna need to do now though is for my purple scoop is I'm gonna have to kind of double layer my dimensionals because this frame is kind of sticks out a little bit. Actually, I take that back, I think it's 3. So I'm gonna have to triple stack it today. And then we'll put 1. All right, so then what I'm gonna do is that is going to help, that triple stack is gonna help hold it onto the frame. And actually I need to move that up just a hair. There we go, isn't that cute? All right, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna try to put and tie off a ribbon around this. So I think it's like maybe 36 inches. So I'm going to take my ribbon and I am going to tie a bow. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the corner here so that I can that will help hold, kind of be my extra set of hands for me. By kind of holding it off at the corner here. Then we're going to tie the bow. Okay, that's maybe not the prettiest bow, but it works pretty well. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, you see right here, this particular frame has a little slit in it for coins, is I'm going to take, and I could have done this when I had the backing off, but I'm going to take and I'm going to add in some of these little sprinkles. And let's hope I don't make a huge mess. Because I'm telling you, we just got to have the sprinkles inside to finish that off. Oh my goodness, I love it. Isn't that so cute? All right, so I have to tell you something. When my friend Ginger showed these frames to me, and I knew that I wanted to use them for the ice cream corner retreat. I I had to do a little searching to make sure that I could get enough for the retreat. So I went around one Sunday, just drove around, mapped it out, drove around town to different Dollar Trees. And I just kind of zigzag went my way around different highways and stuff, made a big old loop, and I found all that I needed for the retreat. But I also, I needed more. And so I wasn't sure how many I was going to need overall. And so what I did is I went back about a week later after my little adventure on that Sunday, and then I went back to my local Dollar Tree. Of course, they had just restocked, and they had like 30 of these sitting on their shelf. So I got more frames, and so what I wanted to do is I wanted to offer you an ordering promotion so that you could get one of these really fun kits for free. So I'm going to show you what is included in the kit. And so the kit will include one of these frames, because I do have about 15 extra and stuff. So if you are interested in getting this kit, then you will want to make sure go to register for it first so that I know to reserve a kit for you, and then go shopping. So it includes the frame, it includes all those pre-cut supplies, the ribbon, the little sprinkles, and all the punches and die cuts, and it also includes a little treat for me. So I will send this entire project kit free to you with a $45 order, and also too, you will also get a $15 coupon code to spend in my PDF store. Like I said, I did have that retreat last month for the sweet ice cream bundle, and so I do have that PDF over there, so you can even apply your PDF coupon towards that. So just go over, check out this project kit and the ordering promotion, and then I would love to be able to send a free kit to you. Includes free shipping, everything, just a $45 order. So I think this would be a lot of fun to do. If you would like the project sheet to be able to recreate today's project, I do have that over on my blog. And also too is I have just a couple of spots left for my bunko this month, so go check that out if you're interested. And then don't forget, guys, the paper pumpkin this month is going to be using or coordinating, I should say, with the ice cream corner bundle. And it's called So Cool. It's going to have some really cute little die cut cards and stuff that I think you're going to enjoy. So guys, that is what I have to share with you this week, and I look forward to seeing and crafting with you next week. So y'all take care. Have a wonderfully blessed weekend. Bye guys.